Hollywood actress Angelina Jolie and British Foreign Secretary William Hague are calling for action to end the use of rape as a weapon of war. They've launched the biggest ever meeting on sexual violence in conflict areas. Government ministers from more than 100 nations are amongst those attending. Jolie is a special envoy of the UN High Commissioner for Refugees. Well, for more on this, let's join Barnaby Phillips live in London. Barnaby, tell us what's been happening there today.
Well, things are getting underway. Delegates from, I think, 140 countries, and lots of talk about how we can end this terrible scourge of sexual violence during wars. I have a guest with me. His name is Dr. Jo Lusi, and he knows an awful lot more about this than I do. That's because you're a doctor, Dr. Lusi, in Goma, in the eastern part of the Democratic Republic of Congo, which has been struck by civil war for many, many years now. Now, you deal in your hospital, I think, with thousands of victims of sexual violence. Is that correct?
10,000, because the sexual violence is endemic. The rape is endemic in my country. And we have been dealing with this. Is not rape as you understand it. It is really torture. We can just say it is brutal. The brutality is beyond any bad language speaking. It is just like a lion devouring its prey. It is difficult to explain.
Women suffer very serious internal injuries.
Very, very,
right?
yeah, very, very suffering and very destruction.
And can you help them?
We do help them, but the number is too high and we don't have the means. We have suffering that, and while we are suffering that, we have absolute poverty. And all those, to treat correctly the ladies becomes a big problem to us.
It's a problem that we hear about sometimes, and then we don't hear about it for many months or years in other parts of the world. What is the situation in the eastern Congo right now? Is it as bad as ever, or has it got better?
It is even worse, because the war is reducing, it's being reduced. But even this last Friday, I came from an operating room where I was operating Machozi, the girl who have just gone through a big rape, a bad rape. And I came here just having seen her suffering, and this is why I really tried to help her, because I said, this is so a big torture. She has been destroyed completely, and she's still in the hospital now, where I came from, Goma.
So when you travel across the world, you come to the conference like this, you see people coming together. Are you skeptical and cynical about it, or do you think this conference can actually do something?
It can do a lot, because Angelina Jolie and William Hague have come into my place to look by their very eyes how the big trouble the ladies are going through. And it is why we have come here to see that the people are encouraging us. Let's even cite people like Tearfund, who are encouraging the churches to come and join us in doing this. 80% of the lady raped are in rural areas. And there is no road. Who will go there? Tearfund is encouraging the churches to go there.
Thank you, Dr. Jo Lusi, for speaking so passionately about the very sad situation in eastern Congo. And that's a little snapshot of the kind of stories we're hearing at this conference, indeed from other conflict areas, Somalia, Syria, Sierra Leone, Liberia. And we'll bring you more of those stories and efforts to resolve this problem in the coming days.
OK, Barnaby, thanks very much. Barnaby Phillips reporting there live from London.